What's up, Rockstars? So today we are going to just be jumping right into the video with our transition shade, and I'm using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade 021 Sunlight. And the reason why I am using this before going in with other shadows is because we need a matte transition shade. And what we are going to do next is take the Maybelline Eyestudio Quad in number 40, Green with Envy. We're going to take the brown shade from the quad and put it all over in our crease and in the outer V a little bit as well. And I'm using an angled brush today to do this step, and I really like the way it turned out. It put the color precisely where I wanted it to go, which is awesome. And I'm going to take this flat shader brush, say that 3 times fast, and dip it into the green shade in the Green with Envy quad and put this all over the lid. I do go back in a couple of times with this shade because I do want it to be pretty opaque since it is kind of the star of the show today. And then after I do that, I'm going to take the black shade in the quad and just put this in the outer V. It does go up into the crease a little bit, but not too much because I didn't want to make the look too dark and smoky. And the other obstacle with this is that all of the shades in this little quad are shimmery, excuse me, and that does make it kind of hard to work with. So I use this color very, very sparingly. And then what we're going to do is take that same angled shader brush that we used to put the brown color on with no additional product, and we're just going to blend this out so that there are no harsh lines between the black, the brown, and the green. And then we are going in with gel liner today. I'm using the Maybelline Eyestudio gel liner in Blackest black. But I'm not doing a wing today. I'm just doing the way I would do my liner with the wing, just without the tail. I'm doing this instead of drawing just a skinny straight line right across my eyes, because if you follow the shape of your eye a little and make the outer corner a little bit thicker than the inner corner, it will look a lot more natural and make your eyes look more defined. So once we are finished with that, I'm going to do a few coats of the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes mascara. This is also in the shade Blackest black, and I love this mascara. It is one of my favorites from the drugstore. It is no comparison to the Too Faced one, but I wanted to try and do all drugstore products for you today, so we're going with the Maybelline one. And then for foundation, we're using the Maybelline FitMe Matte+Poreless in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. This shade looks on camera like it matches my skin tone, but once it oxidizes, it's going to be a lot darker. So I am going to fix that a little bit with powder. But first we're going to conceal our eyes, because you want to use all of your liquid and cream products first. And today, to conceal my under eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. And we're just going to put that only under the eyes today. I wasn't really feeling a whole super highlighted and contoured look, so we're just going to go in with that and then blend that out with our damp beauty blender, just like we did the foundation. And I love I apologize for the horrible faces that I make, but it's almost Halloween, so it's okay, right? Anyways, so to set our under eyes and our face today, we're going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is the translucent one, I believe. And I'm going to set my under eyes with this, and then I'm also going to set pretty much the rest of the center of my face with this. And it's going to lighten up the foundation a little bit and make it a little bit more natural once it oxidizes. Then after we set everything, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel ScandelEyes Nude Waterproof Eyeliner and put that in my lower waterline, and then go back in with the brown shade from the Green with Envy Quad and just quickly run that underneath my lower lash line. And then hit them with some mascara. And I don't have a drugstore mascara that's really good for bottom lashes, so we just used the same one that we did for our top lashes today. And then for brows, I'm not going to do too much with those because, as I said in my previous video, I'm not a huge fan of super sculpted and overdrawn brows, so we're just going to use the NYX Brow Mascara in Brunette to fill those in a little bit and make sure they don't move. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade in the Green with Envy Quad, and I'm going to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner with this. And I should have done this before I did the mascara, but that's okay. And to bronze our face today, we're not going to contour, but we are going to bronze everything up using the Rimmel Natural Bronze regular bronzer in 021 Sunlight, just like our transition shade. And then going in with our blush, we're going to be using ColourPop's Between the Sheets blush. This is one of my all-time favorite colors. I love this. And even though you can't find it at the drugstore, it is only $8 on ColourPop's website. I will link them down below because they're awesome. Everything is either $5, $6, or $8 from them. And I am going to highlight today a little bit. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Face Studio Master Highlight in the shade 10 Nude. This is supposed to be like a highlighting blush, but I'm really pale and it just doesn't work out that way. And then we're going to blend that all out and go in with my all-time favorite fall lip color from the drugstore. This is Maybelline's Creamy Matte in number 660. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it is called Touch of Spice. And it is a beautiful mauve-y, warm color. And yeah. So that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Love ya!